Roblox jobs. You roleplay like you're at a real job and just have fun. Wait, what? You get paid for this? How much? Like, if I spent the next 24 hours in these games, could it actually be worth my time? For the next 3 days, I'll be tirelessly grinding to answer that question, working 8-hour shifts at the top 3 most popular Roblox jobs. And to start, I need to actually get hired. Joining the training facility on my new account named I Love My Roblox Job, I instantly noticed these jobs are popular. I'm scared I might not get the job, but there's so many people. But despite my worries, after about 40 minutes of training, I was hired. I'm officially a junior juicer. Starting the 24-hour timer, I headed to my first of 3 jobs. Hokui Cafe, a smoothie bar. For my 8-hour shift, I have to make meals, drinks, and serve customers. Unfortunately, though, it wouldn't be that easy. Yeah, this game has about 28 workers in it, making it a little difficult to find a counter someone isn't already at. Regardless, after about half an hour of searching, I am not kidding, I finally found an open register. Yes! Okay, I finally have it. Oh my god. Overjoyed to start at last, I patiently waited for my first customer to arrive. This shouldn't take long. This is taking long. Remember how I said there's 28 workers here? There's only 9 customers. That ratio seems off. But still, after waiting 1 hour, I finally managed to find someone. Oh my god, wait, is this my first real customer? I took her order, made some food, handed it over, and as a thank you, she tipped me 5 Robux. Oh my god, you changed it! I got my first tip! Yeah, if someone likes your service, they can donate Robux to you. It's the best way to earn money in these games and becomes very important later in the video. But for now, I was just happy to make my first dollar. I made my first money! I actually did it! Unfortunately though, that didn't even come close to completing my goal. 150 Robux. Let me explain. This avatar is nice, but it doesn't look like me. And to make it look like myself, I'll need to get 90 Robux. And because of the 40% tax, if I want 90 Robux, people will have to pay me 150 Robux. So far, I've been paid 5. Yeah, even though they're great, tips aren't the most reliable way to earn money. And lucky for me, they weren't the only way. I'm still waiting for my next real customer to arrive, but while I wait, I found another method to get paid. Points. Earlier, my trainer told me that in-game points can be exchanged for Robux later on. I don't know the conversion rate. It could be as good as 1 point per Robux, or as bad as 100 points per Robux. But at the end of today, I'll find out. Hopefully, the amount will be worth it. To get points, you just serve food. That's it. Doesn't matter if you serve it to a person or a robot. So, I served as many robots as possible, because they're easier. Plus, rule 1 of this challenge is that I can't stop working for anything. So it was nice this could give me something productive to do to not break that rule. But donations from human customers are still the quickest way to earn money that I know of, and thankfully, I was about to encounter some. When I met human customers, I didn't just make their order. I had a chat with them. I figured getting to know them would maximize my chance to get tipped. Sometimes I asked how their day was. Sometimes I talked them through a breakup. Yeah, this person had just broken up with their boyfriend and vented to me about it for half an hour. But honestly, I didn't mind. Usually in real life, I'm a bit nervous to talk to strangers, but this is a dumb kid's game, so there's basically no anxiety. In fact, I quickly learned that my favorite part about this challenge would be talking to people. I know earning money is my #1 priority, but I want to chat during this challenge as much as possible too. Anyways, after hearing about this person's breakup, I gave them a strawberry cake pop. It was pink and matched their avatar. This will surely make them feel 100% better. Oh, also in this hour, I got called cute 2 times. That was weird. I have good news and bad news. The good news is that every single customer I talk to says they're rating me 5 stars and compliments me. The bad news is that I have not made another cent. I've been paid 5 Robux in 4 hours. If I continue at this rate, I will fail the goal horribly. Plus, my customers are just decreasing more and more as the day goes on. Why is there barely anyone here? It was then I saw something in the corner of my eye. Something strange. The amount of managers here was crazy. Like more than I'd ever seen. I mean, it's nothing out of the ordinary to have a manager or 2 standing in the store. They usually like to sit and watch, looming over us peasant workers from their managerial throne. Never moving, never ordering, never working. They're basically completely useless and do nothing but fill up the game. And right now, for some reason, there were a lot of them. So many, in fact, that customers couldn't join. There wasn't enough room in the server. Well, maybe it isn't so bad. These guys look pretty wealthy. Maybe I could go over and talk to them. Let's just ask them, and alright, I am getting completely ignored. Just say no, man. You don't have to pretend I'm not there. Whatever. They may be preventing me from meeting any human customers, which is annoying, but at least I can still serve robots. I'll just take this as an opportunity to buckle down and grind some points. What? Why did you drag me away? Yeah, I guess one of the managers decided they wanted to host a game of musical chairs. And to do so, they teleported everyone away from the cafe and forced them to play. Why am I being forced here? I need to work. I was starting to get a little annoyed, but whatever. I could just reset my character and head back inside to resume my shift. This place was a ghost town, but I could still serve robots. Just had to prepare this food and it wasn't working. Can I not even do my job anymore? I can't even. They've disabled my job because they want to play musical chairs. I'm leaving the server. I can't do anything else. The management has ruined it. But it gets even worse. Remember how at the beginning of the video I had to wait half an hour before even finding an open counter to work at? Now I get the pleasure of doing that again. I am not happy, and while I search for a new counter, subscribe. But as always, you are only allowed to subscribe if you are actually enjoying the video. I mean it. New counter, new counter. I see new counter. No! He stole it from me. This sucks. I hate my life. Unfortunately for me, managers continue to be a problem throughout the rest of this video, to the point of me potentially getting fired later on. I'm starting to hate managers. They do nothing but sit there, clog servers, and ruin my job. There's 2 customers. Is every single manager just a useless piece of shit? Annoyed that I couldn't find a register to work at, I decided to take my 1 meal break of the day, which brings me to rules 2 and 3. Rule 2, I have to work 8 hours a day, just like a real-life job. And rule 3, I do get 1 30-minute meal break every shift. It's against state law to not allow employees a meal break, and I wouldn't want to get arrested or anything. Anyways, I came back from my meal feeling refreshed, and after mopping the floors a bit, ranked up to normal juicer. Oh, I've been promoted. 15 cents. Okay. Goodbye, stupid junior juicer rank. I make senior juices now. Alright, that's all for the good news. Bad news is managers are filling up the server again. At least I can serve robots without them breaking my job this time. Probably. Hopefully. And one thing that previous managerial incident taught me is that serving robots is actually really good. Like, way too good to ignore. Out of my total points, I'd say 90% have been from serving robots. 90%! Talking to real humans is way more fun and fulfilling, but if I plan on converting these points to money later, I need to serve more NPCs. So, I did. I still had no idea what the conversion rate was, but I was looking forward to the end of the day when I could find out. Surely it would be worth it, right? It didn't take too long before my brain started melting bad. I had to ask my robot customers to repeat their order every single time I served one, sometimes multiple times. For reference, at the beginning of today, I had no problem remembering orders with up to 4 items. Now I could hardly remember orders with 2. My mind was scattered, and the reason for that was something I didn't expect. The